What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Destiny. In the last episode, we continued to work on the Born in Darkness quest after finishing off the last two lost sectors within Europa. In this episode, we are going to be getting ourselves the aspect of control Shatter Dive here in Re's Reborn Reproach. Now, we need to just head back on down that way, off towards the crystal, and once again we just need to attune to it so we can actually get ourselves the aspect here. Oh, hello there, Kevix. Not Kevin, Kevix. Well, let's take you out. So let's start by doing a lot of damage on this guy. Kill him. There we go. Not too bad. And now we can start to make our way on in here and get this done. So the way that this whole entire thing is sort of set up here, once we commune with this thing, the point is that we are supposed to use these little stasis moments here to sort of get in tune with what we're actually doing here. So I have communed with the thing, although I don't know if that actually took. No, I guess it did. Okay, so we just got to take out the little platoon here. Luckily, we already have stasis, so it's really not too big of a deal. Let's kill that guy real fast. So he's done for. And then we have more around here, hanging out somewhere. There's a resilient wretch way over there. I don't know what the heck he's doing. We got another one down that way. There's some more enemies. That's what I was expecting. Kill the snipers as quickly as you can. If I could land my shots, that would be awesome. Oh, that's what I like to see. Servitors. I actually need to kill these for weapons intel. I'm a little behind on the weapons intel on those things. So pardon me while I do that. Let me get a few of those chained together so we can kill those tracer shanks more efficiently. There we go. Keep killing those guys and focus on you. We got my time chasm going, which is good. We're still communing at the moment, which is fine. We got another one. Let's take that one out as fast as we can. And another one. I'm going to try to... Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted. Kill all of you with that single shot. There's another one over there. Hello. And goodbye. Oh my gosh, more. Look at that, there's even more. That's what I like to see. A double weapons intel on that one. Well, I'm getting all my servitor kills that I wanted for that one quest, for one of our exotic quests. What do we have here? That's an overload. Okay, so we haven't actually encountered an overload yet in this game now, have we? We've only encountered barriers. So these are the new types of champions that will constantly regenerate their health unless you are incredibly oppressive on them and or doing overload damage on them. I want to pull out actually Lemonarch to show how this works, but let me kill all of his little friends first before I do that. So really quickly, I can keep that going. I'm going to actually demonstrate this really fast with Lemonarch. So Lemonarch has overload intrinsic, and the way this works, you shoot it, and you see stunned and overload champion, so no longer is his health actually regenerating if I hit him. So I can just kill him by repeatedly hitting him with overload rounds to whittle him down and eventually take him out. And there we go. All right, so I will go back and commune with that in a second. Let me just switch back to no time to explain, even though I lost all my special ammo there. That's okay, though. I don't really care that much. I'll get it back pretty easily. And with that, we have unlocked Shatter Dive. Now, let's equip this in here, and we can actually take a look. So this actually unlocks a fragment slot for us. And now I can actually show what Shatter Dive looks like. But I would like to do it with, and yes, I've already done it. Gosh, freaking dang it, you dumb thing. Yes, I know how this works. Thank you. Okay. Now that I actually have Shatter Dive equipped, I'd like to show it with a grenade in action, so I'm going to have to wait for that to kind of recharge here. But let's head on back on over to Beyond, and we're going to take a look at some fragments really quickly. Okay, so we are here really quickly. Let's talk to Elsie real fast. So now that we have done that, we have fragment quests available. Like I said, just stick to the Vanguard ones. I'm going to acquire 2 of these immediately, and what you get as your objectives is actually completely random. So let's show how this works. So first things first, this one right here. Solar damage final blows, champions defeated as a stasis subclass, and combatants slowed then defeated. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to have to want to get solar damage final blows, preferably with weapons as opposed to a particular subclass. And then I'm going to want to be able to go into a Nightfall, particularly a Nightfall the Ordeal, and kill champions in any way possible. You can do this with any weapon as long as that subclass is equipped. Finishers will work just fine. It doesn't matter how you do it. Just kill them that way. And then the slowed and then defeated is very simple. Just chuck shurikens around, use your grenades, all the different ways of slowing enemies, and then kill them after the fact. Umbral Incursions, Dusk Slivers collected. So these are from rifle final blows, meaning I have to use scout rifles, pulse rifles, auto rifles, anything with a rifle in it, in the name. Frozen Combatants defeated, got to actually do complete freezing, so I'm going to want to use my grenade pretty heavily for this. Shurikens aren't going to get the job done as much, and then my super, of course, I can also use stasis weapons with like headstone and things like that that'll help me out, which is something we did not have back when Beyond Light first launched, so that's also pretty good. And then Powerful Foes defeated, which is combatants, bosses, and champions, and it says with stasis damage. Now, this also allows you to get stasis kills or finishers while a stasis subclass. That is also allowed. So that is probably the route I would recommend that you take to get those. But I wanted to grab those immediately because now next week I will be able to grab 2 more and they can all be kind of just completed simultaneously. Now that all of that is done, let me demonstrate how Shatter Dive works really quickly. So I throw a grenade down, I jump up in the air, and then I hold circle. And there we go. It detonates all of the crystals in the vicinity. Pretty darn simple. Causes a much bigger explosion. It's a very simple and fast way of using Shatter Drive, and not to mention, it is a pretty solid traversal tool. Now, you can't use it too often. I want to say it has like a 6-second cooldown or something like that, but you can absolutely use it as a mobility tool if you so desire. And I think it also causes a little bit of slow on top of everything else, which is nice. So that is definitely something that we're going to be using to our advantage. The only thing I don't like about Shatter Dive and why I don't really use it is because it only allows for 1 fragment slot. Shatter Dive is actually really strong, and in PvP it was incredibly overpowered, so they had to nerf it and take one of its fragment slots away. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Personally, I tend to use Touch of Winter and Grim Harvest together, but that's just me. We'll talk about those a little bit later. All right.
Awaits the elixir.
It's time to talk to Varix.
Welcome.
So, Europa Arms, going to turn that in. Now let's start with reclaiming Europa. So, first things first, we got a Sabotaging Salvation mission that we're going to have to do. So, we'll do that one first. I'm also going to grab Courageous Expedition because that finally became available to us now that we have finished the entire quest. So, let's grab all that. Sweet. All right, now, this quest, I think it's actually like available like right here, is it not? Nope, it's all the way up there. We have to go all the way into Rees Reborn. So I'm going to head off to the Eventide Ruins. All right, and now we are here at Rees Reborn Reproach. I have made my way up to the bridge. Let's begin this first mission for the Reclaiming Europa portion of the campaign.
Good to have you back, Guardian. The Fallen are producing advanced weaponry on Europa to improve their military strength throughout the system. Our goal: sabotage their efforts however we can. Start by taking out a critical manufacturing plant.
Alright, well, let's head on up, and we're going to want to take out as many of these guys as we can. We're also going to be opening that door for the first time. And I did not mean to attach that to the wall, so that was an accident on my part. Let's get rid of this captain here, and then we can finally head on through this door. So hopefully the more Vex we fight, the better, but I think we're probably going to be mostly going after Fallen in this particular quest. We're heading to an area we've never been to before.
He has specialized knowledge of the facility.
It is well guarded, not only by Eramis's elixir. Vex incursions threaten Europa. Aside through those who still whisper Eramis's name.
Perhaps we can use that to our advantage.
Alright, let's head on through the teleporter.
You will encounter many locks here. Varix offers you his keys. They are old. The teeth must fit this new lock.
Do you really think your old access codes will work? Maybe there's another way.
There is no other way.
All right. Just between you and me, I'm really tired of hacking security systems.
Well, about time he says it. My goodness, it's like half the basis for the entire freaking game. Okay, so here we go. So we are out in the open this time. And it looks like we do have more Vex to fight, which is good. I'm okay with that. I could use more Vex kills out here, although, ooh, let's be careful now to not fall. And now we can take care of these guys one at a time as I try to focus on the Vex in particular so I can get more of that energized radiolarian fluid, which I do need for the second step of Born in Darkness. There you are. And I'm also specifically working on No Time to Explain because we are, I think, about at almost 60% now on this thing. Oh, no. Oh, I barely got it in time before it fell off. Not that it was really all that worth it, but hey, it's something. All right, let's keep going. So, yeah, we've never been to this part of Europe. This is all new stuff, which is pretty cool, I guess. All right, what do we got down here? Use that Shatter Dive. Oh, that's what I like to see. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to reach him because he was just outside of the range of it. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, that's going to hurt. Yep, goodbye. I got stuck on the other Vandal. Jeez. Okay, how are we at? Defeated with Shatter damage. Well, that's actually what I am working on with Shatter Dive, so that works out perfectly. Just need to get those grenade kills. All right, here we go. Keep taking all these enemies out. We actually got some heavy there. Not that I really needed it, but it also works with my lead from gold deafening whisper, so I'll take that. Okay, not bad.
Or failure.
I still don't see why this would work, but if I have to hack this thing, I will.
You got it, Ghost. I believe in you. Uh-oh, here we go. We're already in for a fight. All right, it's all on you. 12%, not bad. So if I remember correctly, this part actually gets pretty hectic. So I'm going to throw that up there so it's covering that side of the balcony. I mean, don't get me wrong, Squall does not tend to follow where it's supposed to go very well, so I don't trust it too much, but let's do that there. They can continue to kind of wipe the floor with everything coming out of the doors there. I think I may have gotten some more shatter kills there, but I can't be 100% certain. Let's see. Got you down there, and I'm not really using my heavy like at all, which is funny because I'm totally still spec'd on into my rocket launcher build, which is probably not the best idea. Oh, here we go. Now they're down below. If only I had my grenade at the ready. Definitely need to get a higher discipline stat. I kind of hate that strength is my best stat on this build at the moment. Like, I've got good armor pieces, but the actual stat distribution certainly needs a lot of refining, because that is the other game that you always have to play with your armor.
There. New plan. Guardian, I'm picking up a volatile energy signature on the other side of the room. A power core, I think. Let's get a little more proactive here.
So we got 15 seconds before this thing frickin' goes. Do I just throw it at the door? I think I do. Hey, that worked out a lot better than hacking. You know what? I'm okay with that.
That was very tight enough, Ghost.
We've been through a lot lately. I'd say we're learning to do things our own way.
I would agree. Sometimes you just need to brute force stuff. You don't need to always do it with total finesse. I mean, that's the way I see things in this game. I know a lot of people will see it differently and be like, no, you gotta use the optimal strats in the meta, but that's really what Destiny's all about. It's like you just use what works for you. I mean, you might say that I've been crutching a lot with certain things like combination blow throughout the Let's Play and whatnot, but I mean, if it works, and that's kind of all that matters. I cannot see you. Wow. My eyes failed me there for a moment. Get out of here. I mean, sometimes you just need to frickin' throw down a melee and absolutely kill everything. Shatter dive your way through something. You know, again, whatever works. And that sounds like a brig behind me. Somewhere. I don't know exactly where it's at. Is it this thing right here? Oh, it is, but I don't think it's fully online. Here we go. Let's sabotage that sucker. There we go. Blow it up. All right, moving on to the next one. Let's continue along the rail system here. So make our way up this way. We got another one we can get. I am so bad with my shots, but luckily the generous AA on that actually helped me out. My console is locked down. What do we got? We got you. All right, cool. I'm going to kill you with that. That was probably not necessary. I don't know how that one hit. That just seemed like a really generous AA there, if I could be completely honest with you. Okay, now let's do it. So there goes another one. Oh, okay. Hold on. I am going to do that. And then I'm going to shatter dive down here so I actually make that jump. That is why it is a good mobility tool. Just FYI. Don't be frickin' like discounting Shatter Dive's ability to do a lot of things for you. Don't be hiding on me, you jerk. There we go. And now we sabotage it. Oh, hello there, last little shankin'. Oh, there's more of you. Cool. I do want to stay away from that because that explosion can actually hurt you. Pretty good. All right, let's continue. We've still got more ground to cover in here. This facility is not all the way done with yet. We got a whole factory to sabotage. So just keep following this path. See what we can find. Hello?
Wow, the Fallen really built this place up. And another computer terminal.
You must not blow it up. You will disrupt too much.
Fine, fine. Let me have a moment.
All right. We got this. Oh. Well, that's just a walker. Well, that's not too bad. Now, let's take this sucker out. Here, let me just hit this thing a few times. I'm going to use mostly Deafening Whisper here. Let's get Rewind again going. Make sure we shoot off one of its legs. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here, have this as well, why don't you? Oh, I mean, I was going to try to do that, but I guess I forgot that it auto-breaks on the walkers. Whoop, I got sent flying. Here, let's take all those out. Keep hitting it. There we go. That's what I like to see. All right. Oh! That changes things. All right, so we actually got a fight on our hands now. Never mind. And here I thought we were just going to be fighting up against a fallen walker, but oh no, we got to take on this thing. This is the factory brig, and this is one of the only times you're going to encounter this guy. I mean, he's basically the heroic public event version of what is it? The fallen the fallen brig public event that you see out in the main area, but he's even bigger, and he also has a lot more health. So I'm just going to keep doing this until we can get his crit spot open, and as soon as that happens, I am absolutely going to start following up with some linear fusion shots, which is why I didn't use them on the walker. As good as those would have been, I can just keep kind of juggling his shots. We just need to get him down to a third of his health. There we go. All right, hit him. And there it is. Almost got him. Oh, here he comes for the big ones. Box breathing. Don't fail me now.
Factory is powering down.
Well done, Guardian. This will go a long way in gaining us a foothold on Europa. But we should hit them again as soon as possible. Take advantage of the Vex presence here.
Just give the word, Commander. We'll be ready.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Destiny. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.